that to see how important it is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, the eagle is so important, and he always has to go from the other side because this queen, you can see the queen guarding their town hall. So a blimp which reached the town hall would have a really rough time to getting through that because of that queen guarding everything. But the town hall is going down with the eagle staying up. The king and the queen on the right side are doing crazy good work to getting through this back end. But still, the Inferno Tower in the core, the multi-Inferno Tower in that core is dealing so much damage, and that's always the splash damage, which is so scary to face. And you can see those air skeletons as well alternate 100% prepared against those strategies, putting those skeletons to air, knowing exactly what they have to face. But still, the attack, maybe it could work with that Royal Champion still being up.
Yeah, possibly. There were a lot of traps around that multi-target Inferno as well. I think he has done fantastic to get the Royal Champion right into the center to take out the multi, take out the Eagle with the E-Dragon, a regular dragon, and multiple Inferno Dragons left over. It is definitely the 3-star Queen's ability as well. Wow, they have done exactly what they needed to do. Maybe they can get their Inferno Dragon strategy to work, but let's not give them too much confidence here because they still trail. However, it is exactly what they needed at this moment in the war, Itsu.
Predictable, and now we have Linnade coming in, and he's just saying, hey, Inferno Dragons, they're strong, right? But I'm going to do it in a different way. He is going to do a Queen Charge Inferno Dragon. Oh my god, Linnade is just pushing this onto a whole new level.
Well, let's see what he decides to do with it. Using the Yetis to take out the multi, form the funnel for his queen, obviously walking down through the left-hand side of the base towards the scatter and the town hall. Will be able to take out the clan castle troops as well. Or maybe he's going to actually fly the Inferno Dragons in towards the town hall, actually. Let's see how this queen charge progresses. He still has one super wall breaker left to go, Itsu.
That's right. Now it's depending kind of on the queen, where she is going. Maybe he's trying to force her into that skeleton compartment with taking away the outside buildings. And this is, of course, looking pretty good. With this setup of the compartment, the queen should go now inside. Really great Kokudun to make sure that this black mine is getting triggered by the loon and not by anything else. And now with the next raid, he should easily take down the clan castle. And what you already said, it looks like he wants to start with his Inferno Dragons into that town compartment, which is quite interesting because this means he needs to use that vulnerability really early on for the town explosion.
Yeah, the queen will be able to step up into that area, though, take down the sweeper, which will hopefully help out, and just be forced then through the base towards the eagle, because the Inferno Dragons will have taken out this left-hand side of the base. You see them coming in now with that early Grand Warden ability, as you said. Town Hall drops very quickly, and most of the Inferno Dragons manage to stand through that eagle artillery fire as well. As we move into the center of the base, though, he does have a little bit of a split here. What's your thoughts on this? I think he's waiting on the Royal Champion to just adapt and send her in at the right time. But there she is from the 6 o'clock area.
This is just looking so good by Linnade. Everything is going right as planned. The king with the support of a couple of Inferno Dragons getting through this bottom scattershot compartment. Meanwhile, we have a huge group of Inferno Dragons still in that core, taking down the eagle. We already talked about how important this eagle is. And now the queen still with her ability left. He has still three freezes. That's insane. Using the first one, and that's just another 3-star. You can see it once again. Alternate is going to use every single spell as effective as they could at this point, trying to speed things up. And this is something which I really appreciate them doing, because I see a lot of other pro teams trying to swag, trying to go for the ultimate swag attack, but
like to raise here, Itsu, is we keep talking about Hanai Royal have only used one attack, but alternate attacks seem to keep using different attacks. So equally, they are as hard to predict. Now we have the Super Witches from Boom.
Yeah, it is just crazy how many strategies alternate players can use. Like, we see Boom doing crazy Lalo attacks on Legend. We see him somehow doing then Pekka smashes with bats or something, or even Super Witches in those Clan Wars. So they're going to change things depending on the base, and I think this is why they're so scary to face. So let's see if this attack is going to work. He's doing a quick Warden walk at that top side, using the lightnings to take down the Expert, and now he is going to release those Super Witches so they can swarm the base.
I love how the funnel has been set up with the lightning spells. Notice that big compartment with now nothing inside it. Grand Warden Walk extended that, and the Barbarian King on the outside of the base has an easy job with the buildings so that the Super Witches have nowhere else to go apart from exactly where Boom wants them to. Now, the Clan Castle troops do engage, uses the Grand Warden's ability to help out, because remember, as we said yesterday, we don't really need that with the Super Witches and the Gigabomb, but the Town Hall goes down in a flash. A very trapped Town Hall, might we say. The jump spell provides access to the back end of the base, and Boom is pushing through this base, just holding on the Royal Champion. Things are slowing down a little bit, but it's mainly because the Super Witches are getting stuck to the bottom of the base now, Itsu.
Yeah, that's right. Those Super Witches getting a bit distracted. Now there's another double giant bomb. We saw so many giant bombs in that town compartment, and now those witches are getting pushed into the court, into that jump spell. We have the Royal Champion taking down the Eagle. We talked about the Eagle, how important this defense is, not only to defend against Infernal Dragons, but as well against any sort of army. And the Royal Champion still with their ability left. The King is going to be a really scary defense, like defending hero to face at the end, especially with no Headhunter left. And the healers now are switched to that Warden. Now it's all about the back, and the King already on offense, meanwhile, yeah, died on the outside. But we have a couple of Super Witches left. Now he's trying to freeze the King to make sure that he has the power to get through that. But so far, it is really on knife's edge. Could go either way.
Certainly, I do like the use of that freeze spell to hit the King and the Expo. They were the main defenses left. Look at the little troops now coming in. The Archer, we still have the Goblin and Minion to try and make sure we do not time fail. As soon as the defenses lock on, the little troops are coming in. 25 seconds, a bunch of buildings left, but everything closing in it too. I think it could certainly be that 3-star that is needed as long as they get through the compartments. 12 seconds remain, and the buildings continue to go down. It's still on a little bit of a knife edge, but here we go. 5, 4, 3. Is he going to get it? Oh my word, the Grand Warden steps up. A 4th 3-star for alternate attacks with the world's MVP.
So let's see. Hanai Royal still needs to triple to have a chance to stay in this.
Itsu, it is the Queen Charge Hybrid, exactly like you said. They are following that same pattern as yesterday, but let's see if they can continue the 3-star pattern that they had yesterday. A quick start with the Queen down to the bottom of the base. I like the use of the Sneaky Goblin and Yeti to set up that funnel, drive the Queen in towards the Scatter Shot and the enemy Queen. You should be able to get pretty good value and pathing with this.
Yeah, but he tanked the scatter for too long with his Kokolu, and this is causing the wall break to go off too late. He wanted to wall break in a little bit earlier, was hoping for the scatter to get that wall breaker down, but I think it should be still right. He's getting a bit closer to this enemy scatter, but he wants to get there anyway to the second scatter, so he would take down 2 scatter shots from the get-go, and this would be really, really important going into this attack, because we all know Hybrid, the troops, yes, they're getting healed up again at some point, but at the same time, scatter shots, they're such a scary defense to face, so you have to get something out of that, and now there's a lot of splash damage gone. 2 multi-inferno towers though, so let's see if this is going to be enough, and there's still the clan castle not lured just yet.
Not yet. I was just about to mention that super wall breaker left over. Fantastic insight to give his Queen access to the Eagle artillery as well. Now we see the Hybrid in towards the Town Hall. Oh, the Queen's not quite going for that Eagle due to the funnel on that side. Let's keep our eye on that. But the hybrid on the town hall area is another area of focus, obviously, as they move into the center of the base. How many giant bombs will be there? Clan Castle troops split everywhere, Itsu. This could be a real difficulty for Russell.
But the Warden is defending himself, taking down those enemy headhunters, and now it's all about the back end. It's all about those enemy heroes waiting on that back end, but this is looking so good for Russell. The Queen Charge got so much value. There was just this small thing with this Royal Champion, which he did to snipe the bomb towers. So far, such a great attack. The last bomb tower could be some trouble, but with the Queen and the Royal Champion ability still left, not used, I feel like this is a crazy overkill. Perfect Queen Charge hybrid right there from Russell, and this is exactly what they needed. Just still stay close to alternate attacks, but now, as you already mentioned, alternate attacks is next, and the dragons. But let's see, and Val is coming in with these super witches, so he's following his team captain and doing those lightnings with the super witches as well.
You might have seen me smiling in the background there, Itsu. That's because I challenged Varley a couple of days ago for something that's not released on my channel yet, but he used dragons within that. So if he had have used dragons, you would have been the master predictor. But either way, the Super Witches have provided a 3-star already for alternate attacks, wanting to continue that trend. A Town Hall very centralized here. Single target Inferno did survive.
Yeah. What happened
was he
there?
wanting
How
to
did
take that down with the lightning? I'm not too sure. It looks like one of the lightnings definitely didn't hit it.
That's a really crucial mistake. So let's hope that this is not costing them this match, because this Inferno Tower definitely had to go down. Take